Hi, this is Barry J. McDonald and welcome to today's blog post over at writecom.com. And today we had a look at the percentage of people who think I'm a tool. So if we have a look at the percentage, the one that I came up with was 32.37% of people think I'm a tool. Now of course that figure is something that I just pulled out of my head. It could be a lot bigger for all I know, and maybe, I don't really know. It was just something that I came up with. But it just wanted to highlight the point that no matter what you do, there's always going to be people out there who who think you're a tool, who think maybe that you're untalented, who think maybe you don't deserve the success you're having. They're not going to be afraid to point it out to you, either in book review comments, YouTube comments, or even commenting on your blog. They're going to be people who will come and tell you that that you're just not good enough. And for a lot of people, that is one of the things that hold them back. For anyone who is maybe interested in becoming a writer, the thought of taking your book and opening your heart up to, the world with your little pride and joy that took you maybe 6 months to put together. And, when somebody gives you a scathing, review, it can be hard, for being an author, you need to develop a tough hide to make it long term, because you're always going to be faced with critics. Like I heard before in a podcast, like even if you ran into a burning building and you rescued a box load of kittens, somebody would think the worst of you. They would think that you were a tool. They would think that you were a show-off. They would think that you were reckless for putting your life on the line for, a couple of kittens. And, you're never going to come out of it pleasing everybody. So no matter what you do, in whatever way you are, whether it's blog posts, whether it's creating YouTube videos, for example, people are probably going to watch this YouTube video and say, this is one of the worst videos I've ever seen. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. He's this and he's that. And maybe somebody else is going to think maybe that I'm providing good content in these videos, So it's something to be aware of no matter what you do, especially when it comes to self-publishing. You're going to have to open yourself up to criticism. And you're going to have to take it on the chin. Some people will have the best intentions, and they will maybe take time to leave a comment on Amazon, and maybe they're doing it for for good thing. Maybe they're pointing out some of your weaknesses in your writing, maybe some of the the faults that you're doing in your writing, and if you corrected those things, it can help you. And there's going to be other people who are just going to criticize you for the sole thing of criticism, because it's it's so easy to criticize. If you look at life, there's two kinds of people. There's people that kind of create stuff, and there's people who love nothing better to do than bringing things down. And you're going to find people who are going to mock, point the finger at, and think that you don't deserve the success you have, or whatever it is, because inside they're probably jealous that you're doing something that you're stepping outside of your comfort zone, and it's something they are afraid to do. And it's easy to stand in your comfort zone and point at other people and to find fault with them. And no matter what you do, it's important to bear in mind that just like the blog title I have here, you're never going to please anybody, but there is going to be an audience out there for you. Like, you're going to find the people who how are in tune with you, who like the work that you create, the blog posts, the pieces of fiction, the YouTube videos, or whatever it is. And you're better off just focusing on that. It's very easy to when you're reading through reviews of your book, to concentrate on the one bad review and dismiss the other maybe 9 who were glowing reviews, because for whatever reason there's something in us, I think, that we sometimes we take the bad things to heart. We believe that something that is negative about us is more believable than something that's positive. Sometimes maybe it could be maybe self-esteem issues or whatever we might have. Sometimes we might think that the negative is actually truer than the positive. But just to bear in mind that no matter what you do, you're never going to please everybody. You're always going to be seen as somebody who doesn't deserve to be where you are, because you're putting yourself out there. So it's important to create to develop a thick hide for that, and be aware that even if you aren't getting it now, there will come a time when everybody is going to be after you. So, and that's a good sign too. The more people that criticize you, if you're doing something and you're doing it to your best ability, if you are getting a lot of criticism, well, then you're doing something right. The more critics you have, it just shows that you're getting yourself in front of more people. So keep going, and don't give up. So my name's been Barry J. McDonald. This has been today's blog post over at writecom.com. And if you're interested in getting into the self-publishing game, or you're interested in selling more books, I highly recommend you drop by the blog, because you've got 2 great free reports at the moment. One of them is how to sell more books, and the other one is 10 ways to make money from your writing. So if you're interested in either of those reports, you're very welcome to drop by and pick them up. So again, my name's been Barry J. McDonald. Take care and have a great day. Bye bye.